Good morning, everyone. It's kind of early. It's actually no, it's before 11 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, on the 30th of May. And this is a short video to show you the progress I'm making on my CNC project. I'm converting a sherline 5000 milling machine, 5000 series milling machine, tabletop vertical milling machine, to computer numerical control. And I've done the installation of the stepper motor, so I had to remove the Y stepper motor, which is down the front over here, because I have to troubleshoot it a little bit because it's not acting right. But the X one, if you look at the computer screen, you'll see Mach 4, which is the CNC software set up. And I already have a code set into it, F500, which is the the movement, how fast it moves. And it's G code, this is G code actually, and it's G1, so it's the type of movement. And X is the axis I'm moving at -50. I'm going to change it to +50, so all I do is eliminate the minus sign, and I can hit enable on the software and then hit the cycle start. And if I go ahead and change this value, let's say, to 1000, it'll stop, it'll do a much different movement. As you can see, the table is moving. It's not moving that fast. The F determines the movement as far as the speed goes, as far as I can tell, because I'm teaching myself G code while I'm doing this. And if I hit X -50, just insert a negative in there, and I cycle start the MDI. I'm just doing, this is all manual entry right now. Hit the cycle start again. I have to install homing switches or stop switches, limit switches as it were, on this thing. After I finish troubleshooting the Y and the Z axis. So imagine all three axes is X, Y, and Z doing this at the same time. See, this is why I have to put limit switches in, so that it stops when it's supposed to. And if I go ahead and go back and I hit this, take out that, and I take out the negative, and I put in, let's say, a 100 value on the X, means I'm going to move it 100. This is I'm going to zero this out now so that it's at 0, and then start. And you can see the X-axis moving. Albeit it seems like it's moving slow, it is moving kind of slow because it's for testing purposes. And with the machine, with this axis working and this one, the Z axis working, they can move all at the same time with the computer. So which will enable me to, and I can use this machine to carve in plastic, wood, machinable wax, metal, aluminum, steel, bronze, brass. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video, and you can see the progress that it's making on the screen over there as well. It's counting off to a place of 100. So I'm going to hit stop and hit the negative, and it goes back, and I can make it go back. Now when I run the entire program, it'll do all this on its own without me having to go ahead and to enter these codes manually. I'll have to do it enter manually, or I can use what's called CAN codes, or pre-coded sections. So if I run an entire program on the G code, MDI is manual input, the G code is where I run the entire program. So I'm just teaching myself all this as I go along as I do this. What you see here is the Y-axis stepper motor. I have to figure out why this thing is not acting right, and the Z-axis isn't, but I got the X-axis done last night. So it's all working good. If I stop it, and I go ahead and I go, let's say, 5,000 on the speed, let's see what happens. Save speed. So let's say 100 on that. It won't do it, that's a different code, it's a different G code. Nope, see, won't do it. Gotta be G1. G1 is the actual code piece, you know, so to speak. Now, works just fine. I have to, like I said, I'm teaching myself all this as I go along. So, still have a way to go yet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.